All right, everybody, welcome to the Studying Brew, episode 823. Oh my goodness, 823 episodes on this beautiful Monday evening. It's so good to see all of you here because it is just awesome to see all of you. It's a blessing. It's a blessing. You guys made it through the weekend. You guys decided to make a choice to study, and we're here to help you out with that. We're going to have some studying tips. We're going to have some techniques. We're going to get down to this thing because tonight we're going to play some Kona catchphrase. We're going to learn how to see those keywords, do those identifiers, so that way you can see those questions, answers, and have a easier time in just getting the right answers. And guess what that means? Pass notice.
That's right.
All we're talking about is the pass notice. So that's what we want to do, is get that pass notice. I hope you guys all had a great weekend. We had an excellent one over here at the Kona Ranch. Speaking of which, my name is Andy. I'm the guy that answers the phone calls, text messages, all that stuff. And we had a fax machine. I'd probably answer that too. But you're not here for my secretarial stuff. You're here for Brandy. She's got her Series 6, 63, 26, 65, and her Series 7, which makes her more than qualified to teach you all the things you need to know, so that way you too can get a pass notice and go around the Christmas tree and strut around and deck the halls and ask people if they have a good retirement plan. Yeah? I don't know.
Every time.
Every time. You gotta
Every time you make me laugh.
every time we gotta ask.
That's true.
Every time. Hey, once you get these licenses, don't you want to use them?
Yeah.
Just saying. Don't you want to use them? Don't you want to help people out?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
it'll help out.
That's right.
So let's get it done. Let's go. We had a great weekend. Friday, we met up with a lot of people, and it was good to see a lot of you folks in person, and we're able to see that head go. But if you're not able to see us, we're gonna try to get out there as much as we can. You just got to talk to your office people, and then let's see if we can get in there. But you know how you can see us every day?
How?
Join up on the membership, because you know why, Brandy?
Why?
You do live sessions every day,
I do.
and you could get in on that content, those test taking techniques. And boy, you've been putting together some great stuff. We're going to be having a review this Saturday, right?
Yeah.
This Saturday morning for all the members. We're going to be doing a review. It is going to be a practice run
Yes.
for something we're going to be doing next year.
Yeah.
And so you don't want to miss out.
Nope.
I don't know if we're going to go the full review, but we're going to work out some stuff. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Because Brandy's going to put some stuff on what's on, to help you out with the content needs on getting a pass notice, some techniques, some question and answers, giving that extra edge to all them studiers for all the different exams. So stay tuned. I'm not sure exactly what Brandy's doing, but we're going to have a good one on Saturday. So reserve the date on Saturday morning. I'm not sure on the exact time because the boss hasn't let me know.
I'm assuming
Siri knows many things.
Siri knows many things.
Siri, you're not the boss.
You got to stop saying her name though. Anywho, so you got to make up that time. So we'll let you know. So look out in your email box and you'll have that time available to you, and check out the Google calendars if you have not subscribed to it. If you're a member, you just got an email from us. In your email box, it has the place for you where you can click the link to subscribe to either calendar for the Android or Apple devices, get all of what's going on. Again, it's a Google calendar that you subscribe to. You can unsubscribe to it later on. But if you want to get in on those live sessions, you want to be on the Saturday, you can't unless you're a member. So scan the QR code, hit the link in the chat, get ahead and sign up for that membership. Check out our orientation, explains what we got going on, the different price points, all that great stuff. SIE 663, $20 each. They are study guides. So check that out. Also, we have a 24/7 study hall, the Discord, get help. People have been messaging Brandy over there. They're getting a lot of answers met. So check that out as well, and get on board. Just join up. It's free. Why not?
Why not?
So, and then if you want to message me on the Telegram, the Instagram. I get text messages over there. If you want to call me, like it's 1982, go ahead at 866-HEY-KONA. I'll leave you a voicemail like it's 1998. See how to do that?
Yes.
Voicemail wasn't out in 82.
No.
Answer machine.
Oh, that's right. The answer machine.
The old answer machine. Don't you remember to leave a message?
Yes.
I love calling it when we had like parents,
Yes.
because they would always like argue on how the message was. So you can hear them arguing in the background. Did you say leave a message?
My parents refused to get an answering machine.
Or someone would do like the joke one where they'd be like, hello, hi, and then you think you're talking to a real person, and then it go beep.
It's like the worst thing ever.
You want to strangle a person?
And I think I put that on their messages too. That's the worst thing ever. You suck.
People made a living selling voice answering machine messages.
Yes, they did.
Anyways, we got live sessions happening tomorrow for the SIE and the Series 6. SIE, what are we doing tomorrow, Brandy?
Bond characteristics.
This whole week in SIE is going to be all about bonds.
Yes.
Because Tuesday is going to be one on characteristics, and then Thursday you have a different one for that.
Yeah, we're gonna do types on Thursday.
So both sessions will be recorded. Both sessions will be distributed. So you definitely want to be a member and check out those, because we're going to go over bonds.
Yes.
And who doesn't struggle with bonds, right? And I'll tell you this, most people struggle with bonds unnecessarily
This is true.
because there's not a lot of questions.
I mean, they are confusing,
Yes.
but I feel like I keyed them out enough.
Meaning just be a C student.
Yeah.
And you'll get it.
Yeah.
Series 26, we're going over your questions, answers, techniques. Be on. It is that live session Zoom code that went out to your email box. So check that out and make sure you click on that Zoom link on your appropriate time. The fun starts at SIE is at 8 a.m. in Hawaii, 10 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Mountain, 12 p.m. Central, 1 p.m. in the East. And the Series 26 starts at 10 a.m. in Hawaii, 12 p.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Mountain. So I guess if you're my boy Dan Boyle out there in Utah, see you at 1 p.m. And then 2 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. East. Right, Tim? And that'll be your questions for the Series 26.
I would definitely be on if you could. If
On
you
the Series
can't-
26?
Yes. If you can't, Series 26ers. If you can't be on,
Is it a little more than just their questions?
I would catch the replay.
Wink, wink, hint, hint, be on. There you go. That's so much you're telling me, Brandy, even. So there you go. I guess that's it. Be on.
I'd be on, or definitely watch the replay if you can't be on.
Yes. So check that out tomorrow. Look for those
Replays.
replays in your email box. Be on the Zoom, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't want to miss out on that 26 for sure. And bonds.
And bonds, also very important. And if you guys are studying for the Series 6, I would be on the SIE as well, or catch the replay.
Yay!
Very
Crowd goes wild. All right. We ready?
Yes.
If you're not following me on Instagram, I wish you would, because when they give me a picture and they let me know, guess what, Brandy? Add another one to the Kona Hall of Fame, because we got passers. Yes, we do. We got passers. We had a wild weekend of passers. We didn't have just one. We didn't just have two. We didn't have just three. We didn't have just four. We had about a good 5 passers this weekend. So congratulations to the 5. But here's the ones that let me know. First up, congratulations to Kenny Smith passing that SRE. Not a member, Brandy, but he did get help with all of our YouTube videos. So he watches your study tips and your techniques on the YouTube.
Praise
He watched all the Studying Brew replays on our YouTube, and he was able to get our study guide, and he just used in all the helpful hints and stuff. Guys, this was his 4th attempt. 3 attempts were not with us.
No.
He may have used that thing called Snaplin, but it's
Only.
not Snaplin only.
Right.
And he was very frustrated,
Don't blame him.
but he's not now because he
No.
found us. And if you're following us on Instagram, it was pretty cool. He actually hit us up at the event that we were at, and Brandy signed his pass notice. He's all, I got my pass notice. Can you give me an autograph? So Brandy actually autographed the pass notice. So did I, but I signed like things like a doctor. I'm just gonna say it right now.
Yes, he does.
And but Brandy put some from KonaButterflyz and some PMA, so check that out on the Instagram. But congratulations to Kenny Smith, already off to get a Series 6, already studying, already getting that U4 open. We can't wait to help you get that next one. So let's go.
Let's do it.
Yep, he's got plans. His RVP's already telling me, he's like, I got plans. This kid's on fire. Just saying.
That's awesome.
All right, let's go to the next one. We got a congratulations to Rockline. Rockline, congratulations getting that Series 63.
I love her glasses, by the way.
Series 63. Yeah,
Yes.
I do too. She's got a good vibe.
Yes.
And Brandy worked with not Rockline, but she'll tell you this. She works from the shadows, man. She
Yeah.
was a silent assassin. She just showed up to the live session. She had a couple questions.
Yeah.
But she was always consistent, always on there. She's just a boss lady. You never see her coming, and then boom, she gets a pass notice.
Yeah.
And I know this means a lot to her in every which way. Congratulations on getting this done. You are now fully licensed, ready to take on the world. Look at that. Before the year's out, got the big pass. That is so much fire. You're leveling up for 2024. Definitely not starting out 2024 the same way you started out 2023. And that's huge. I call that a victory.
Yes.
So congratulations, Rockland. I know you're going for that 26. She's got big office dreams, and she's got big team with big dreams as well. So
Love
I would sing the rest of that song, but I don't think I can on here.
No.
Great, anyways.
No.
So congratulations to Rockline on getting that Series 63. We also had I mentioned it I think on Thursday, but I might not have. I'm not sure if I did or did not.
I know you mentioned, but I can't remember when.
I don't know when I did either.
Yeah.
Everything is blurred together like a fever dream.
Sometimes.
We did have a few more passers, but we did get this picture in. Congratulations to the one and only Linda McCrummon. If you know, you know. Her and her husband are actually legends in Primerica. And so I mean, they're literally in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
So it was good to help out Linda on getting this thing done. Series 63, fully licensed, making sure to take care of her book of business with her husband and getting it done.
Yay.
That's huge.
Yeah.
There's nobody more busy than Linda. Let me tell you. There was many a conversations on many a times where she's just literally on the road, and I don't even know what state she was in. She was like, I'm in Florida. I'm in Texas. I'm in California. I'm getting up on a plane. Guys, always had her books, her studying, just getting it done anyhow. I mean, there was many times where she said she was in the car going from the different offices that they have and just studying when she could. So I know that she's taken some time off to get the 26, but she'll be back to get that 26 in the new year. Congratulations on getting this done, and just a pure boss lady.
Yes.
She said that she just wanted to say thank you for all the support and just thank you very much.
Yes.
That was it. But she would utilize Brandy. She always asking those clarifying questions and just getting that extra help. And by the way, another program did not help. So we had to readjust some program. We had to readjust some stuff. We suggested a lot of things, stay coachable, and just made it happen.
Coachable.
There you go.
Yes.
Just like a true boss lady would, right?
That's right.
Name of the game is to be coachable.
Really, it is.
Consistency and be coachable.
There you go.
One of the most difficult thing for most people to do is to be coachable.
Yes.
Because, you know, they want to do things that are comfortable.
Yes.
They want, you know, I mean, man, I sound like an old folk person right now, but, you know, back in my day, you know, people wore shoes with laces. Now you can't even get people to wear shoes with laces now. Now they're wearing foam shoes because it's comfortable, right? We can't even wear. We don't want to be out of the comfort zone so much. We literally wear rubber shoes everywhere.
It's true, though.
But it's true.
If you think about it,
it's true, right?
Yes.
But listen, there's no growth. There's nothing. You can't do anything unless you get out of that comfort zone. It's gonna take some inconvenience.
Yes.
I'm sorry. We make it very convenient in the fact that you can have class whenever you want when you're a member. You can literally have class whenever you need to.
Yep.
But you have to take the inconvenience of making a schedule and sticking to it.
And actually work.
And guess what? Life still happens, but you still have to knock it out.
Yes.
And it's not always convenient. It's not always going to happen on a schedule. It's not always going to be, you know, when people say, you know, when you have a clearing of time, because guess what? Things get filled up in that time sometimes without your consent. It just happens.
Yes.
Dude, welcome to being an adult, right?
Yes. Days aren't perfect.
No, it never is. It never will be.
No.
But you can control some of the things. You can control it. There's certain parts of the day that you can control.
Yes.
Right?
Right.
So take advantage of that. Don't make excuses. Get uncomfortable and just stay disciplined and consistent with it, and you can get it done.
Yes.
Number one reason why people don't get it done, they have no discipline and no consistency.
True.
And then they're not coachable on things that are make them uncomfortable.
Nope.
Guys, it's just that easy. That's it. That's it.
That's it.
So speaking of getting uncomfortable and learning new ways, even Linda used it. The techniques.
Techniques, guys.
The techniques. It'll help you out. The number one thing about techniques are, and when we teach it, is you got to know those keywords. Identifying keywords in the questions and the answers. Why? Because it's about applying the content. Because when you go take that real exam, right, Eric? Sometimes all the time, those questions are not like your Q banks. They're not. They're not even close. It'll make you feel like you didn't even study at all. And you question yourself and you double guess yourself. That's why you got to study those techniques and you got to learn how to read and look for those key words. So it doesn't matter how they ask the question. It doesn't matter what's in the answer choices because you're not zeroed in on all that stuff. You're zeroed in only on the key words.
Mm-hmm.
Only the key words.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if you're taking the Series 6 because there's a lot of scenarios.
Yes.
A lot.
Mm-hmm.
So the way you get through it is you just look for those keywords and connect it. So tonight we're going to play a game called the Kona catchphrase. Brandy's going to put some answers and questions up on the screen. I am going to ask you to kindly put in the chat what you think those keywords. What are the patterns in the answers? What are the things that you're seeing that might help answer these questions? Don't just simply put what you think the answer is. Look for those keywords in the question and the answers. We're not trying to master any Q bank. There is 0 Q banks out there that are exactly like the exam. None.
You know what cracks me up is sometimes, I'll say like, no, you guys will never see this question. You guys will never see the questions that you're quizzing in ever. Like ever. I don't care what Q bank you're using, whose brand you're using. You will not see those questions on the exam. And then I'll have somebody go, that exact question was on the exam. Guys, it happens so rarely. I took 7 exams and only 1 question did I ever see duplicate. And I can guarantee you, soon as FINRA or NASA found out that somebody else had that question, it was deleted out of their Q bank.
Yeah, they delete them. They go through the exams and they literally match them up with the Q banks that are available and they delete.
Yes.
They know that other study preps are asking people what questions were on there, and then they go and put them in their Q banks. And guess what they do at FINRA or NASA? They go back into the exam and erase them.
Yes.
They don't want you to see that. Guys, these are the most non-compromisable tests there is.
They actually, I used to kind of tell people as a joke, yeah, they have these people that do this. No, I actually got confirmation, guys. They have a whole department where they hire people and their only job is Q banks.
Just combing through Q banks and looking to
That's it.
make sure those exam questions are not the same.
It's crazy.
That's it.
That's a job.
So I'm just telling you, it doesn't do you any good to master any Q bank.
No.
It doesn't.
It's the universality of the key word connections.
Right. All right, ready?
Yeah.
All right, put in the chat what you think. Let's go. D, regulation SP, compliance. C, regulation 144, transactions. B, regulation A, offerings. A, private placements under regulation D.
Mm-hmm. We are talking about a regulation.
Private.
C has a number. A is a private placement. D is difference.
Because it's compliant. Right?
That's what I'm thinking.
Right.
That's what I said.
But I haven't studied, Brandy. Are you sure that that's what that is?
Well, I'm looking at a private placement and offering a transaction or compliance. It doesn't even say what it is.
I'm going to say
compliant.
Right. 3 of those look like they're part of like a transaction of some sort, I guess.
Yeah, like compliant of what? Does that make sense? Like compliant of what? What part of this industry are we compliant on? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
Like it's too generic. It's different.
Which of the following is not a safe harbor from registration? What is not a safe harbor? Well, what is part of registration? Right? I guess, right? And then what is not?
Yeah. Okay, so where's your match? Because I like it. Everybody put not
Not
and
registration.
registration. Perfect. We're skipping the safe harbor thing
Right.
because yes, that is securities vocabulary. But I'm looking at not registration. What in our answer choices are not
So
registration?
Sally put private and not.
I
So we
mean,
can eliminate.
yeah, I would, because guys, we just said that regulation. We just said that D has no meaning other than its compliance, right?
Right.
And then we're literally talking about what's not registration. Do you guys see where I'm going with this?
What's not part of registration, guys?
Guys, what's not? But what's not? You guys are all skipping the point. Look at the circles.
You're
You
thinking
guys are
too hard.
way
Is
too hard.
compliance part of registration?
There you guys go. You guys are thinking too much, too much. Not registration compliant. Does that make sense? Too much thinking.
Which of the following was not a safe harbor from compliance? Yeah, it's not a safe harbor from it.
To be honest with you, securities, vocabulary wise, guys, nothing to do with registration. But you guys see the connection. What's not related to registration, something that is generic. Compliance is generic. I didn't talk about regulation D. Oops. I didn't talk about regulation D. I didn't talk about regulation A or 144. This word right here just says compliance. You guys see it? Generic.
I saw safe harbor in 3 of my questions today on the Series 6 exam. Too easy. We went over. Yeah, you too easy. It is easy.
Yes, that's why I
don't
want you guys to
overcomplicate it.
breathe through these. Pretend you know nothing about securities,
Safe harbor is just thrown in there to throw you off.
right? Just pretend you know nothing.
If you fell for the bait on safe harbor, guess what? You got tricked. All right, next question.
Sorry, I was making a note.
Yes. D, ballot. C, proxy. B, fiduciary agreement. A, voter registration card. Fiduciary. Proxy.
A, C, D are similar. Okay.
A, C, and D are similar in the way that they're all about voting.
Okay. Someone votes for you. I like that.
And a fiduciary agreement is the one that's different.
Right? Because proxy is like, have you guys ever seen like in movies, I'll send my proxy?
Yeah, that means I'm not going to be there. Someone's going to vote for you.
Right.
Substitute voter.
Right. Drop off. Guys, voter registration card. Are we talking about elections?
Are we?
Like when do we need a voter registration card?
When you go vote, you got to have a registration card.
But you're talking about in like the presidential election, right?
Maybe. I don't know.
Like I've never heard of a voter registration card except for like presidential election.
They don't usually ask you for a voter registration card when you're voting for the best pretzel.
Do you register independent, Republican, or Democratic? Okay.
For your pretzel?
For your pretzel. For your pretzel.
Cheese whiz or not?
Yeah. All right. You guys ready?
All right, you ready? Larry bought a few shares of ABC Company and would like to vote, but will be unable to attend the shareholders meeting because of sheer laziness. What can he obtain in order to have his broker submit the vote on his behalf? We already said it, but what are the keywords in there? Submit a vote on his behalf. There.
Very
I think
good.
that's enough.
And there you go. Look at.
Proxy.
There you go. See? Boom.
Although fiduciary was different, but you got to look at the word proxy. If you didn't know that proxy means somebody can do something for you, vote for you, I would put that on a little note card.
Yes.
You just learned a word for today.
Yes.
Applies to securities and not.
Yes, it does.
So.
And guys, yeah, you're
look what you get for the price of your internet.
You're a common shareholder. You get the right to vote. You don't need a voter registration card.
There you go.
So
Jonna did a proxy vote over the weekend.
Yeah, actually, some people in my firm who have investments got a ballot in the mail to do a proxy vote for their mutual fund.
There you
I
go.
won't tell you.
Yeah, it's not. All right. D, letter promptly. C, form BD promptly. B, form BDW within 30 days of the change. A, form S1 at least 10 days prior to the change. A and B have numbers. Yeah. B is longer. C and D are promptly. That means
Whenever.
now. Doesn't promptly mean now?
I'll tell you guys when we're done what promptly means. It's weird. Do you guys see a pattern? Letter is vague. That is vague.
Letter. It's just a letter.
Send in a letter.
A letter to the local disc jockey.
Right.
Can you play my hits in them?
Right. But do you guys see that we have 2 BDs and 2 promptlies?
Do kids even know what letters mean today?
That's not true. My niece does. She asked for one today.
A letter?
She asked if somebody sent her a letter.
Oh.
I'm all what?
Did you
Right.
explain what a letter was to you?
No. Do you guys see that? C has both.
C does have both.
Right.
BD, broker dealer.
There you go. You guys ready? Beep.
A broker dealer decides to change its name and address. This change should be reflected on a submitted, reflected on a blank submitted blank.
There you go. This is not like the teacher.
One of our kids' teachers don't know how to work document, and that's how she underlined words. Put an underscore before the word and then underscore after the word.
All right, guys. So we got a broker dealer, right? We have a broker dealer. They're changing their name and address. We said C is the double dip. We could sit here and try to memorize it or reason it out, or we can just go with the double dip. Am I right?
I'm going with the double dip. Form BD, form broker dealer, submitted promptly.
Now, for those of you who put the 30 days in there, you are correct if you are talking about an individual changing their name and address on their U4.
But it says broker dealer.
Yes, we're talking about a broker dealer. We're not talking about a U4. We're talking about
We're not talking about an agent.
No, we're talking about a broker dealer. Trust me, guys, when I say that they need to get that in before 30 days.
We're talking about a broker and a dealer.
And by the way, BDW stands for withdrawal.
Oh.
See, so make sure you guys are paying attention to the little details. BDW.
I mean, it makes sense that a broker dealer would have to do it promptly because you need to know where those people are all the time.
Exactly. Right?
Can't wait 30 days for that.
Nah.
Hold on. If you have a complaint, we have to find your broker dealer.
Promptly means anywhere from today to 30 days from now, depending on what we're talking about, which is what makes the 26 so difficult.
D, defensive stocks. C, cyclical stocks. B, independent stocks. A, low risk stocks. I would make observations on this. Defensive is what?
Defense. Guys like that?
C and D are part of the business cycle. B is solo, low risk stocks. What?
Yep.
What? Do we see low risk stocks? What is that? That would be like, I don't know.
I mean, I guess they exist.
My guess my brain would go wild with that one. I'd be like, what, blue chip stocks? Because those would be a little bit low risk.
I'm curious about what's an independent stock.
Yeah, what's an independent stock? That's true.
Yeah, like what?
That's more of a What you talking about?
All stocks independent.
Well, yeah, wouldn't it?
ABC.
Because if they were put together, wouldn't it be like a mutual fund?
Right. All right, cool. I like it. I think we got enough. Look, it's like the first question, they want to be like, let me stick to the securities vocabulary. But then when you guys get to like the third or fourth question, you guys loosen up and you realize, I have fun with this stuff.
Don't be so rigid because you will get sacked. Stocks that are not highly dependent on the phases of the business cycle are known as Stocks that are not highly dependent on the phases of the business cycle are known as.
Sorry, you said it. Not bad. Eric. Okay, cool.
They're not highly dependent
Mm-hmm.
on phases of the business cycle. They're not.
Guys, we HUD
Huh?
A and B.
Yes.
So I'm just going to cross those out. We also said that C and D are similar or opposites. They're both part of the business cycle.
What's not dependent?
But one goes with the cycle.
One would say with the cycle would be dependent on it.
But we're not.
I kept saying not highly dependent on it.
I know.
I kept saying it.
I know. And
If one is going, look, don't overcomplicate it, guys. If one says cyclical or cycle, then it probably goes with the cycle, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's in the words.
Mm-hmm.
I am a part of the cycle. I'm cyclical. I could not be more cycle.
Right.
So even if I don't know what defensive stocks is, I'm just picking that one because it's not that. It's not part of the cycle. I don't know. I don't know what it means. I'm running out of time. I had a bad burrito. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Ready for the next one?
Got to get through the exam.
Got to get through.
All right. D, in default. C, investment grade. Ooh. Investment grade. B, adequate to minimum credit quality. Wow.
Adequate to medium.
Adequate to medium credit quality. A, non-investment grade.
I love when people are like, "What?"
Non-investment grade. That is not worth investing in.
I mean, it's the opposite of investment grade. Right?
Investment grade must mean it's worthy of investment.
Can we play the grade game?
Sure.
Like grades, right?
A, B, C, D.
Yeah. Right. If I have A's, right, and
Yeah.
B's,
That's a pretty good grade.
we're happy, right?
Yeah.
If I have like a C minus
That's where you get a bad burrito.
or a D,
Definitely don't eat there.
we're not, right? So this would be happy,
They probably don't wash their hands when they make your food.
not be happy.
Oof.
Oops, that looks like, hold on, that looked like I was slightly happy. Right, there we go. Garbage can talk. Exactly. Okay, ready? Question.
Bonds with an S&P rating of CC and a Moody's rating of CAA would be considered. Bonds with S&P rating of CC and a Moody's rating of CAA.
Not an investment.
There you go. Non-investment. Remember we said C, D. Remember C and D?
Keep it simple.
You don't want that investment. That's not an investment grade.
This is also called high risk. This is also called high risk. This is also called junk. This is also called speculative.
You ever seen food that makes your stomach turn and you haven't even eaten it yet?
I don't call your job junk waitressing.
That's just C and D grade stuff. That's not eating stuff. You bring it home for the animals and they turn their head.
Ooh.
That's not a good day.
They're like,
No. We smell what's underneath that. Not good. All right. Guys, if anything you learned tonight, folks, for the price of your internet tonight, is keep it simple.
two things.
Keep it simple.
Look, guys, I'm going to put two rules on you guys. One, absolutely keep it simple. The other thing, y'all need to relax.
Get loose.
Y'all need to just loosen up and just be all like,
Put some music on. Dance out a little bit. Get nerdy out, nerd out, dance like, nobody's home.
put on that cheesy music that only you and your family loves to listen to.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it works.
Yeah. Loosen up. Do whatever it takes. But you know what? If you go in there just rigid. You're just stuck in that security studying paradigm. You think it needs to all be related to something you read in a 489-page unnecessary book to read LEM.
For serious.
You're
Come on.
gonna get lost. You're gonna get knotted.
Well, it's just not going to be fun.
And it's not gonna flow. The words are not gonna flow.
Oh my.
So to take away those blockades, just relax, keep it simple. Look at what the words have given, what the questions and answers have given you. Look at those words. No, don't go too deep. Just stay on the surface, and that's it.
Just 3.
So go get yourself a quiz. Go practice this stuff out. We got live sessions happening tomorrow. We'll be back for the Studying Brew, Test Taking Techniques Tuesday, same bat time, same bat channel. Thank you all for being here. We appreciate you. Stay safe out there. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face. Don't touch your friend's face. That's all I know. Keep that positive mental attitude. PMA, everybody. Have a great night.
Thank you guys so much for being on. We super appreciate it. Guys, practice the Kona catchphrase in your next quizzes. We will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great one.